So, let's see. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. There's nobody. Let's see. Yeah, nobody. I don't think anybody's there. Concurrent viewers. Don't know what half this stuff means yet. I like the chat on the side, though. That seems to work well. So, let's see. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. There's nobody. Let's see. Yeah, nobody. Okay. how am I going to see the chat? That's the question. All right, don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let's see. That, yeah, it looks like the screen is good. Just don't know how to get the chat up there. So create single player solo game. Go to your mod save. Load it. Let's see. And while that's loading, I'm going to see if I can't do the chat as a pop out. There we go, pop out chat. Excellent, okay. And then okay. Not bad. That looks like that'll work. So, of course, we're going to adventure and just set up your characters. Change color, upper right hand corner. We're going to play all 4 characters in this solo game. We're going to have Wizard, and we'll set him up real fast. Super easy to do. Name him. We're going to call him Shazam. And player is Fly. Yep, Wizard's good. We'll roll him up. Only keep 4, 5, or 6. That, oh, so close. Leave it to the Wizard to start rolling a bunch of 1s, right? We might actually roll a 4, 5, or 6 eventually. There we go, 4. So that's 10 wounds. I'm going to roll for his innate power. 4, 5, or 6 again. That's a 6. That's nice. Of course, you use your little crystal ball here. Now we're going to select some spells from the starting spells. Simply hover and hit R, and that'll auto shuffle the decks. And draw them out. Flip them, see what we have. Healing Hands, we're definitely keeping that. Shield's not bad, but awfully expensive. But I think we're going to swap Ogre Strength if what we get here is better, which is Freeze. Absolutely. All right. I like that. Go ahead and put these away just for keep it clean. Sucks them right in there. Hovering and hitting 1. That'll load up our spells. You can see we have our spells here on our icons in the bottom GUI. If I lift the GUI up just a touch, I can see what spells I have. And of course, if I hit Alt, I can actually read the individual spell and what it does. So lastly, let's see, we're going to go over here to the Discord and grab some images for our Wizard, a good portrait for the Wizard. She looks like a Shazam. So you simply copy link, go back to TTS, click your question mark, click in the field, Control V, paste it in and confirm. And now your portrait shows up here. Your portrait also shows up on the treasure tracker with the name, and it also shows up on the random player generator. Yeah, and when you hover, it shows Shazam and the warrior type, of course. So with that, pretty well set up, except you do have to equip their weapons. You can see we have a melee weapon, basic sword, and of course the Hand of Death scroll, which we own. And that's a setup Wizard. So we'll go ahead and just put it over here to start. Change color to teal, and set up a new character, Barbarian. They're a little faster to set up, just name and wounds. So this will be Gunk, of course played by Fly. And Gunk is going to be our lantern holder, our torch bearer. So you want to go to looping effects and turn the torch on. There's off, on, turn the torch on, and now he is a torch bearing model. And let's roll for his wounds. Let's see. Once again, just a 4, 5, or 6. That's gonna be, well, getting all the low rolls out of the way, apparently. There we go, 6. That means he is a 15. 15 wounds, very nice. And Gunk's ready. Put him over here to start. And change color. So I hope, it says it's live, not sure. And new character. And over here for green, put in the elf. Elf's loading up. Notice also that as soon as you type in the player's name, it shows up on the turn tracker over here. And for our elf, I'll show you a good thing here too. We're going to go ahead and very easy to do. If you ever want a name, you can simply go Warhammer names, hit enter, and there's a Warhammer name generator from Fantasy Name Generators. And you go to Fantasy Names, and we're looking for a barbarian. Oh no, I'm sorry, we were looking for an elf. So we're looking for elf names. And ink in shadow. So you simply control copy and drop it down, paste it in, V, gonna call it ink. Played by Fly, of course. And as I hover, ink has been created. Wounds for ink. As soon as I put in the name, also the name of the elf appeared, and the color as well. So we have a 5. I'll take that. That's not too bad. That's at 7 and 5. That's a 12. Not too bad for an elf. So ink's looking pretty good. Of course, weapons. You have to equip your weapons. Elf bow. And of course our health potions just owned. And that's it. So we take our model, move them over here. Last will be our dwarf. Oh, wait, sorry, character portrait. So we go over discard, look at elves, and who do I like? I just like him. Copy link, TTS, question mark, Control V, confirm, and appears. And is working on appearing there. There they are. So we're all set there. Probably still need to put the barbarians. Yeah, I didn't equip the barbarian. One of the nice things is this equipped section is actually, it's not just for looks, it's actually active. It's interactive with the game because, you know, the barbarian wears furs. These furs give him +1 toughness. So when you wear the furs, if you look at his toughness over here at 3, so if you wear the furs and drop it on there, gives him a modifier of +1, makes him 4 when he's wearing the furs. So yeah, lastly is our dwarf. Let's hook up a dwarf here. Change color. Orange, new character, and we have dwarf. Okay. Still coming up. And let's see. Let's name our dwarf. Ale lover. Ale over. That'll work. And let's fly. Need to equip. So you have your great axe, and you want to equip it. Again, the chainmail that the dwarf starts with gives him +1. So when you drop it on there, he's now at 5. If you ever swap that out with another like leather armor or plate mail or whatnot, it'll do the same thing. Of course, we have our rope, which is owned. Let's give him some wounds here. Let's see what he's got. See how tough he starts out to be. Ah, a 6. I won't argue with that one either. That's a 14 for. This is looking like a pretty good party. We might have a chance here. And we'll place our dwarf over here, and we'll grab an image for him really quick over on the Discord. So we go to the Discord, look at dwarves, and just find one we like. Oh, I like him. He's a good dwarf. So copy link, and back in. Control V, confirm. So you can see it's been about 10 minutes since we started, and we're all set with all 4 characters. We're all set up in 10 minutes by yourself. Plus, your turn tracker is set up. This is not the order yet. The order has not been set, but Shazam, Gunk, Ink, and Ale are all here in the turn tracker. This is the round counter at 0, power at 0. We'll get into these later. As a matter of fact, we'll get into them now. It looks like everything is set and ready to go. Go ahead and get rid of our logo. And you simply run over here. We have our starting area. Excuse me. And what we do when we want to select a random adventure, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. And this will be respawned, but we'll shuffle those anyway. Is you click your question mark. So that's what, says press question mark to quest. So this is where you'll select your random adventure. So you click your question mark, and up comes a map of the old world, the Empire, if you will. And we could directly select one of these if we wanted to. You can go, well, I want to play Sword of True Kinsman. You can if you'd like, but you certainly don't have to. So you just press question. And typically the way it is done, of course, is to go random. So we're going to select a random adventure. Ask me to draw an objective rune card, which I do. I flip it over, and we have the fighting pit. We will drop the fighting pit on there, and it says I'll roll for the quest. So I hit my B button, which is our quick die roll. And we rolled a 5 man-eater, and immediately it appears. So what is our adventure? Our adventure this evening for our solo play is: in the dark-walled forest of the Empire, there are rumors circulating of a man-eating monster that is raiding nearby villages and eating the inhabitants. According to the story, the monster is a great minotaur, but no one has actually seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The villagers are so worried that they are staying indoors and doing no work. The local sheriffs, therefore, have intervened to solve the problem once and for all. They have located the entrance to a cave system deep in the gloomy forest, and have employed the warriors to kill the beast that lives within. However, it isn't certain that the monster is a minotaur at all, as the villagers are renowned for scaremongering. All right, well, let's go in and see what we've got. So it asks if we want to confirm that this is the adventure we want to play. We confirm it, and instantly the deck is created with the fighting pit somewhere in the bottom 7 cards. And we have an event deck for this adventure, which we will shuffle up. At this point, you're ready to start, so you would click your start button, ensure the party is ready, and press start again. Well, I guess we're not ready. We have to get set up. So go ahead and put Conan here. That's not Conan, it's Gunk. And we'll place our wizard here, place our elf here, since I believe the initiative is going to say that the elf goes next after the lantern holder, the torch bearer, and our dwarf there. So now it looks like we are ready to start. So we press the start button again and immediately jumps to the exploration phase, where in which we will draw a card, flip it, and we start off with the Well of Doom. You hover your card and hit Shift Alt, and that will automatically spawn the room. And with that, you'll see that it's set our turn order. So it's going to be Gunk, Ink, Shazam, and Ailover. And of course, it does so by looking at the initiative on your character sheet. And now you can reset this order by just, if I wanted to swap Ailover and Ink, I would just click Ink, click Ailover, and they'll swap. Also, the pointer, of course, is pointing at Gunk, meaning it's Gunk's turn. So it doesn't really take effect yet because we're still in exploration phase, but we'll hit our end button to end the phase, and immediately we go to the power phase. Now, the wizard obviously is the one who rolls the power, and it's not the wizard's turn. So the way we do that, very quickly, very easily, is anytime you want to be the wizard and roll the power, you simply click this big Adventurers Guild logo over here on the right-hand side of your player GUI. I click that. I am the wizard. I can pick up a power dice, which we have 2 here. Give it a little shake and a roll. You'll see it automatically registers the power. And it went immediately to the warrior's phase, and it's Gunk's turn. So we're going to go ahead and move in, and let's see, where's a good spot for Gunk? Yeah, we'll place him right here. We're going to end Gunk's turn. Elf's going to move in. Ink is going to move, I think right here is going to be a good spot for Ink. End turn. Shazam is obviously, he's going to run to the corner. And Ailover is going to come in, and he's going to sit right here to give Wizard a little bit of protection. Ailover is going to end his turn. And or actually, before that, we dropped our last player went in. So as soon as that player has decided that that is the space they're going to be on, we draw an event card because it is a dungeon room. So let's draw an event card. We'll flip it. Scorpions. So right away, we draw randomly determine which warrior. So come over here to our random player generator, and you can see everybody is in the pool because they are highlighted. So we'll see who gets it. And of course, wizard is covered in scorpions. So wizard rolls, and get a little wizard dice here. We're just going to shake and roll to see how many scorpions we kill by adding our strength to this roll. 2 plus 3 is 5. We have killed 5 scorpions worth 5 gold apiece. So that is 25. So over here we will take out a 10 gold, a 10 gold, and a 5 gold. Highlight, drag it over to our... these cards are going to be scripted, by the way. So that Scorpions card's getting ready to be scripted, guys. So it'll be all automatic. But nonetheless, we have 10 and 10 and 5. So we have 25 gold so far for our adventure, but we took 7 wounds, so that's pretty painful. We're down to 3. And I'm just going to manually do it over here on the character sheet. But you should notice when you hover your model, Ink's 12 of 12, full health. Barbarian, 15 of 15, full health. Ailover over here is 14 of 14, but notice our wizard is 3 of 10. So you don't have to run over to your character sheet to check your health. You can just sort of hover the model and see what its health's going to be. And with that, we do have 4 power, and we do have healing hands. So I'm going to go ahead and cast healing hands. It will automatically look to see who is wounded and add its wounds. So to cast the spell, this is my healing hands icon. I will come in and click healing hands. It's activating. I'm going to click it again, and it automatically healed me by 1 point. You can see I'm now at 4. I have 2 more power left. Healing hands is a 2 power spell, so I'm going to cast it again by clicking again, and now I'm at 5. So I've just healed myself twice. Anyway, so that's the Scorpion event, and it says roll another d6, and on a 1, 2, or 3, we draw another event card. Here we go. Give it a little shake. And we have a 6, so no more event cards. We burned right through that. That's very good. So that means Ailover gets to end his turn, and it's the power phase, and I'm already the wizard, so I'll roll. Give it a little shake. And we have another 4. It is Gunk's turn, and oh, Gunk is the only one. I didn't put his portrait in, so let me go over here. I'm going to change color. We'll be Gunk. All right, now that we're Gunk, we're going to come over to the Discord and we'll get him a picture. I forgot to get his, and who's a good, oh, he looks good. Oh, he looks good too. Definitely barbarian looking. Click in, Control V, and confirm. And now we have Gunk in there. So it's Gunk's turn. We are Gunk. We're just going to move up to explore. We'll move up to explore in turn. Now for me, if I want to be ink, if I wanted to actually be ink, all I'd have to do is click. This is important too. It's showing that it's my turn. It's Gunk's turn. But if I wanted to be, and I'm still showing teal up here in the upper right hand corner. So if I want to be green, instead of having to change color, which is a pain up here and get up and sit down, all you have to do is click it, and now I'm green, and it points your camera at the model. So just for example, we're going to do it again, and I'm going to end turn. It becomes a wizard, and now I'm the wizard. It's as easy as that. He's going to move over here, end turn, and we're going to be the dwarf. Dwarf's going to move up here, but you know, I really should heal myself, so I am going to go back to being change color. I should have done that on my turn to blue so that I can be the wizard again for spell purposes, and click, and I've healed myself, and I'm going to do it again, and we healed as well. So we're at 7 of 10. Nobody else has been hurt, so you can see I have not had any gold added for healing other warriors. That is auto-scripted in, so that would happen. If anybody else was wounded, it would calculate that and give me the gold for it. So it's the end of Ailover's turn, and it knows that the lantern holder is in front of one of the spaces next to an arch, and so the exploration phase can take place. That being the case, we'll go ahead and draw another, we'll go ahead and explore by looking at another. Oh, nice. Okay. Right off the bat, torture chamber. You simply hover and shift alt, and torture chamber appears just like that. End their exploration phase. I am the wizard, so I'll go ahead and roll. Uh-oh. 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 I knew it. Okay. Unexpected event immediately. So we're going to draw our unexpected event, flip the card. It says spawning 6 goblin archers. And they spawn on this little board here. So activation board is over here, and spawning area is over here. You can simply click and drag them all and bring them over and begin to place them. So it's as far away as possible, which for this, I'm going to put them here. That kind of counts as our first tile. And they saw us going in from afar, went and got his buddies and his friends. And now they're sitting out. They can still see us through the dungeon entrance. And they lined up, and we're going to be surprised by a bunch of arrows in our backs. Fortunately, they don't have ambush, though, so they were pretty noisy when they crunching around and breaking sticks out there as they were trying to sneak up behind us. And with that, power phase is over. I have a 1, so we're going to end the power phase. It is Gunk's turn. He is going to charge around, I believe. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Move him to here. Yep, we're going to run in behind the barbarian. And we're actually going to get a shot off. So he's going to attack. I'm going to end Gunk's turn. Which is, oh, I have to roll for Berserk. See, look at this. The thing is smart, which means I have to be the barbarian, which I just clicked to be the barbarian. And now I roll the Berserk roll. Oh, look at that. I'm Berserk. Nice. And going to end his turn. It's now Ink's turn. Ink has moved. Ink is, I'm going to be Ink. Ink is going to shoot at the closest one here. Actually, he's going to shoot at the furthest one away. Yeah, I think that'd be smarter. So I'm just simply going to hit my ranged attack button, and I'm choosing that guy in the back as the target. I hit my B button for the roll, and that is a hit. And here's some damage. Look at that. I think I killed him. Very nice. Automatically killed him and put him, I'll show him, it removes him from the table, and it puts it next to your kill coffin so that when you drop him in, it automatically adds the gold. Matter of fact, we could do that now. You just drop them in, and whatever their gold value is added. That will end Ink's turn. So we're going to be Shazam, and what is she going to do? Shazam, 1, 2, 3, 4, can't really get there. 1 power. I think we're going to just get out of the way of the arrows. So we're going to go and move over here in turn. Ailover's turn. Notice how the next player's portrait shows up, but I am blue, so I want to be the next player. Just click. And with that, I think I'm just going to play for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't really get there, but he is going to charge up. That will end his turn. It's monster's phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So who doesn't get the extra one? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, who doesn't get the extra one? So we're going to... And the wizard is out of the pool, so we're going to pull the wizard out of the pool and select who doesn't get. Gunk, so he does not get the extra one. So since we know that Gunk's not getting the extra one, these guys are getting 2, these guys, Ink's getting 2, and Gunk's only going to get 1. So with that, we go over here to the tracker, which is where the monster attack buttons are. Monster melee attack here. Monster missile attack here. We simply select missile attack. This one is shooting at Gunk, and we roll, and he misses. So this one is shooting at Dwarf, and hits, and hurts him a little bit, I think. Nope, not enough. And this one as well, and hits, and not enough. And this one is shooting at Ink, which is a miss. And then another shooting at Ink, and that's a miss. So that ends the monster phase. You just hit end, goes to the power phase. I'm not the wizard, so I click the logo. I'm now the wizard and can roll the power dice. All right. It is Gunk's turn, so I'm going to click on his portrait to be Gunk. Gunk will finally get up there this turn. And Gunk is going to melee attack this one and roll his dice. And that's a miss, but I am Berserk, so I'm going to attack this one again. And that's a hit. That'll be a death blow. Come on, yeah. So we're going to attack again. This one. And roll. And that's a miss. Going to end turn. Elf shows up. We turn to be the elf. He is going to fire again, so he's going to ranged attack this model in the back and roll. And that is a hit. Some good damage here, and that's a kill. Very nice. Good job, elf. Going to end the elf's turn. And Shazam is still playing chicken in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could get there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're just going to stay for now. He's going to stay out of the way. And dwarf moves up, jumps in the way. Definitely is not going to let the barbarian take all his gold. And we are going to be the dwarf. And I think we should attack. Yeah, we're going to start in the back here. So I have hotkeys set up, guys, for the attack. So if you don't see me click these attack buttons, it's because I'm pressing a key on my keyboard. I have V set up as a melee attack. So I'm just going to V, click, roll. That's a miss. In the dwarf's turn, it is monster's phase. They can no longer shoot. So we're going to have 2 on the dwarf, 1 on the barbarian. So that's a melee attack from here to here. They roll. He hits and does no damage. A melee attack from here to here. He rolls. He misses. Melee attack from here to here. And he rolls and misses. And monster's turn is over. So it's power phase. Click the logo and roll for power. There we go, a 6. I should have used that 4 for healing. I know anybody watching this at a later date is going, hey, could have healed. With that, I am going to heal. I have 7. Nobody else is hurt. I think the dwarf, nope. Nobody else is hurt at all, but I am, while it's my turn, going to heal. And going to heal again. And I should be, and I have 1 more. I'm going to heal again. That should put me up. That puts me at full health. So Gunk's turn. Gunk is going to attack. Let's be Gunk. Click his thing. We're going to attack. And that's a death blow, but there's nobody else to hit. So, going to end turn. We're going to be the elf. Ink is going to fire. He's not going to let the dwarf get all that. Ink's going to fire at, I have a G, the G key on my keyboard set up as the ranged attack or missile attack hotkey. So I'm going to G there, roll. Ah, missed him that time. Ends turn. Shazam really is going to stay out of it still. And Ailover will move to him. And yeah, he's just going to swing. So we're going to melee attack this guy first this time. Look, that's a hit. And that's a death blow. 2 dice because of the Great Axe ability. So that's a death blow. So he's going to attack this one as it comes through. And again, that is a miss. Ends his turn. It is monster phase. Only 1 person to attack here, so it's melee and roll. And that's a miss. And it ends monster's turn. And power phase, click the logo. I am the wizard now to be able to roll power. Oh, I did. I healed up. All right. And here we go. 4. Gunk is going to move up. And it's be Gunk. And he's going to attack the goblin. He hits and he kills it. Very nice. With that, we'll take a pause, plus we get treasure. So let's look here. With monsters cleared off the board, his berserk roll, I should mention that. So when he does his berserk roll, it will look at how many monsters are killed here so that it's all programmed in. So all you have to do is roll the dice. You don't have to count your monsters. It'll know how many you've killed and whether or not you should or should not have gone berserk. When your berserk is done, though, which is when all monsters are cleared off the board, it is important, because it's not automatic, that you take your monsters and go ahead and count them and get them off the board. So he got 3 archers, not too bad. 3 little goblin archers there. And elf picked up 1. I thought he picked up 2. Oh, we already put them away. So everybody got a little of their fair share there. Except our Shazam, right? Hiding in the corner. And now we have treasure. We haven't addressed treasure yet, so we are going to probably be doing away with this dice, but for now we just have a treasure dice you roll. And that means standard treasure, that little symbol, and the standard treasure deck chest is right here, so we just draw one out of there and see what we have. Of course, boots, so that's +1 to movement. And I will go ahead and program this. We're going to put M1 boots of, what was the name of these things? TZCHAK. TZCHAK. They give you +1 movement. We don't have the actual boots here yet. And I think I'm going to give this to, well, to get through, we're going to give it to the barbarian. That way he can jump across rooms pretty quickly and get there. So with that, let's move his melee weapon up a little bit. Okay. And replace this. And his movement went up 1, you can see. So now he's at 5 move. All right. Got our treasure. Gunk is going to, yeah, I don't think he's gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, since he has those special boots now. In turn, ink, and you don't have to switch to the player's turn just to move and stuff. It only really matters on combat. So we're just going to go ahead and move here. Wizard's going to go ahead and move here, and I'll show you how this gets speeded up really fast. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Dwarf just makes it in the room. So you just click end, end, end. It's now power phase. Be the wizard. Roll for power. It's going to be a 6. Excellent. I'm going to check, see if anybody needs any healing. Nope, everybody's full. So with that, Gunk is going to move up. And the dwarf will move up. And we're going to wait. So we're going to end turn and go through another power phase. And we're already the wizard. And if we don't get that awful thing, we will move in. Roll to 3. Gunk's turn. Gunk is going to move here. Elf here. Wizard to the corner. Dwarf for protection. Now an event occurs. Draw an event. Flip the card. 1 Minotaur. Yeesh. And then there's something for the Minotaur card too. Let's see. Before fighting the Minotaur, take another event card. If this is an event, resolve it before fighting the Minotaur. If it reveals more monsters, fight them all at once. All right, flip. Oh no. It's the one. You gotta be kidding me. What's the likelihood you get those back to back? Oh man. All right, so we're rolling for the Minotaurs. We have 1, thank goodness. All right, that still puts us at 2, so. Yeah. Hey, Corrigan, how you doing? I just saw the chat comes up. I haven't been looking at my other screen. Running through a solo. I don't know if you're still there. Can you hear me? Is my audio actually live? I don't know. I don't know if the audio is live or not. So yes, we have 2 Minotaurs. We need to find out who they get. We will select from everybody. Gunk one's attacking Gunk. We take him out. We select again. One is attacking our wizard. So we have 1 on the wizard, 1 on, and 1 on Gunk. So let's put the one on Gunk here and the one on the Wizard here. I think that makes the most sense. Yep. And it's Gunk's turn. Gunk is going to, we're going to be Gunk. He's going to roll for Berserk. He is not Berserk. Interesting. And we're going to attack the one on the Wizard first. That's a big miss. Gonna end turn. Be the elf. Elf's gonna swing at the Wizard one. That's a miss. In turn, Shazam is going to see what we got. Let's be the Wizard. We have a freeze. It's not going to help us much. Let's check and see what does freeze allow us to, with no modifiers. Okay, so that might help. First, let's just swing at him though. So we're going to attack. And that's a hit, I think. And, ooh, good damage. Way to go, Wizard. We'll wait in turn. And Ailover is going to go. We're going to be him. And we're going to swing at the dwarf. Swing at the Minotaur right in front of us. And that's a miss. Ooh, that's really not good. So with 3, I think I have a confuse. I am going to... change color to blue. And I think we're going to throw a confuse on that Minotaur. What do you guys think? Yeah. Oh no, I have shield. Thought I had confuse. Costs me a lot of innate power. But if I don't have it, I'm in trouble. Alright. Monsters phase. This guy's attacking. Wizard. That's a hit. 5 damage. We're down to 5. It gets another attack. That's a miss. So now this one is on Gunk. So it's that's a miss. Second attack from the Minotaur on the Barbarian is a miss. Oh no, it's not a miss either. Ooh, they can hit pretty good then. Damage not too bad though. 3 damage. Okay, we can deal with that. So with that, we end the monsters phase. It's now the power phase. I already am the Wizard, so we'll go ahead and roll for power. 4. We're going to go around. So let's be Gunk. He's going to attack this Minotaur and hit. Oh, that was my, I'm sorry, that was my Berserk roll. So now we're going to attack this Minotaur and hit. And not too bad. And I am not Berserk, so that ends my turn. And now we are going to be the elf, who is going to attack Minotaur and miss. We are the Wizard. Turn to be the Wizard. Going to attack Minotaur and hit. Do some damage. Not too bad. And do we cast a freeze now, or do we cast a shield? Only 6 left. I really want to see what the dwarf does first. I won't be able to cast the freeze, but I could cast the shield. So I am going to end, or I could heal myself for 2. I'm going to heal myself for 2. And I really should do that at the end as well, after the monsters phase. Yeah, for Gunk. So we're going to end his turn and be the dwarf. Attack. That's a hit. There you go. 3 damage. Ooh, with only 3 left. See, now a freeze might have worked. Alright. It is monsters phase. One left. How do we get out of this? All right, Elf. We're going to have to use Elf's Potion. We don't have to, but we're going to. So, of course, Elf's Potion brings warriors right back up to full. So he throws it at the elf. He throws it at the wizard. We'll go ahead and delete. It's gone. And wizard's back up to full health. But we do have the Hand of Death scroll still, so we didn't waste that yet. And he gets his second attack. I assume you're allowed to do that in the monsters phase. I'm not sure. Melee. Come on, miss. Miss. That's a hit. Big damage. 7. So I'm right back down to 3. Oh, that's not good. And now, of course, this monster on Gunk. So it's melee. That's a miss. That's a hit. Yikes. Gunk has 6 left. Oof. That ends the monster phase, though. Back to power phase. Wizard roll for power. Give it a little shake. Uh-oh. Okay. 3 for power. Gunk is rolling for Berserk. Big Gunk. Berserk roll. No effect. So he has 1 attack. He's going to attack this one. And roll and miss. In turn. Elf. He's going to attack this one and roll to hit. Hit somebody. In turn. And the wizard. Shazam. Swings. Attacks. And doesn't hit. Oh, wow. Gonna spend 3. Yep. And I'm going to take... Just don't want to get rid of that Hand of Death scroll yet. So we're going to take 2 off. And add 2. So we have enough. We're going to use some innate power. And we're going to cast a freeze. Hopefully we'll get both of them. But I need to roll at least a 3 on the freeze. So how that works, guys, you just click the spell. Roll a dice. I rolled a 4, and then I can select this one and this one, and I activate this freeze spell by clicking it, which killed that one, and you can see it did wounds to, did 4 wounds. Yeah, 11, so it did 4 wounds to that Minotaur. Took my power down to 0. So that's good. At least the wizard is out of danger, but that puts our barbarian in danger. We're going to end Did he swing and miss? Can't remember. I don't think he swung yet. Miss, miss. Yeah, he did. He missed. And A-Lover. So, A-Lover will step up. Swing. Hit aim. There we go. Ah, he gets to add them together. Or it didn't take the second one. Doggone it. Didn't take the second. No, he did. He dealt 5 damage to the Minotaur. Very good. All right, A-Lover. Intern. Monster phase. I don't know if he'd still continue to attack the Barbarian, would he? He has to switch between them, and I didn't do that last turn. That's all right. It's between the Dwarf and the Elf. So, between Dwarf and Elf. Take them out of the pool. Fate has chosen green. He turns. He's going to attack. Whoop, nope. Hold that time out. It is actually monster phase. There we are. Complete miss, second attack. A complete hit with a whole bunch of damage. Down to 4. Oh, these Minotaurs are just brutal. At least he doesn't get to go anymore. Power phase. Adventure Guild logo to be the wizard and roll for power. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it watching it roll. Immediately, unexpected event occurs. We may have second room wipe here, guys. It's trap. Is that a 1d6 for each? Yep, it's a 1d6 for each. So, very simple. Grab an orange, a blue, a green, and a teal. When you're playing solo, of course. And orange was the lowest, so the dwarf gets to roll, and the dwarf is rolling to see what happens. So he picks up his same dice and rolls. And 4, I think, is not terrible. A pit opens up at the floor. Yeah, it is terrible. Onto the rocky floor below, he takes 2d6 wounds. Can only escape if the party has the rope. So, he falls into a pit on the floor. He takes 2d6 wounds. So let's get some orange here and see how many wounds he takes, which is 3. Not bad. 3 wounds for our dwarf. So we 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And where the dwarf is, Ales in, we have a marker. He is in the pit. And with that, we're going to take a small break and come right back. So we're going to, I think we put it on pause. Still learning how to do this. I think we put it on pause like this. Be right back, guys. And we're back. Okay. So it was power phase. We rolled a 1. We had an unexpected event. The trap occurred. We now have a Minotaur in the room with us, and our Ailover, of course, is sitting at the bottom of a pit. So let's look at the rest of that pit card real fast. It says a pit opens in the floor, and once your warrior plummets onto the rocky floor below. We already did the 2d6 wounds, I believe, and can only escape if the party has the rope or the levitation spell. We do have the rope. We are going to use the rope to pull the barbarian out. He moves to an adjacent square. He will choose here to protect the... We'll choose here to protect the wizard and be able to still get to the Minotaur. As well, we are going to roll for the rope. See if the rope breaks. Here we go. And our rope does not break. I think it is a 1 or a 2, if I'm not mistaken. We'll make sure of that. So right here, our rope is... it's on the rope card itself. So it is a 1 or 2. On a 1 or 2, it breaks. Okay. So that means that the power phase is over and it's Gunk's turn. Gunk's going to take a hack at this Minotaur here. We switch to be Gunk. We attack the Minotaur. Oh, we're going to roll for Berserk first, I believe. And we are not Berserk still. So now we're going to attack the Minotaur. And we hit. Take him out. Ugh. Not enough. Not enough to take him out. We're going to be the elf and attack Minotaur. Hit, 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 and kill. Yes. Okay, elf is jumping up and down. Woo! That's 440 gold. Woo! All right. All right. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and drop him in just so I can see the nice fat numbers. Well on your way to leveling up there, Ink. And that would end the elf's turn. The event is over, so we... Oh, wait a minute. We did not draw, did we? Trap on a 1, 2, or 3. Draw another event card immediately. We're going to roll for that. It's a 4. Slid all the way across the table. No event card, so that is good. That means our play stays solid. It means it's also Shazam's turn, and it means that we can draw another treasure card. So we're going to roll our treasure dice, which again will be changing. We have another standard, which is a Blade of Slicing. While your warrior is using this sword, he causes +2 wounds. Very nice. That I think we should give not to the wizard, because he can't hit anything. Barbarian already has one, so that's how our treasure tracker works. So we just click on here, and Gunk has gotten 1 treasure. I think we're going to give... Elf has Great Axe, so we probably should give that to the elf. Dwarf has the Great Axe, so we're going to give this to the elf. He's going to get the Sword of Slicing. He has it. It is equipped. It's not... None of the treasures are programmed yet, but when they are programmed, when you put that on his equipped area... Anytime you do wounds to a monster, it will add 2 wounds. Okay. And it was Shazam's turn in the order here, so Shazam will move to here. Yeah, Shazam will move here. Our dwarf will move here. And in turn for the dwarf's power phase. Click logo, wizard, roll. Not again. Okay. Barbarian's going to move up. And elf is going to move up. Wizard's going to move over. And everybody, and dwarf's just going to stay where he is. So we just all in turn. It becomes the exploration phase, and we draw another card. Simple as that. Flip it. Shift Alt. And get the dice off the table, of course. And actually, I'm going to just go straight. We are ending the exploration phase, power phase. We're already the wizard. We're roll. Oh, wait. I had 4, didn't I? So I'm going to add 4 here. And I am going to do some healing. Because, yeah, 11. Ooh, yeah. Finish unknown process. Probably that stupid barbarian. Or no, it's actually power phase. So they're going to make me roll it. So we're going to roll. This is a fake roll. Well, it's a 4 anyway. What do you know? So we're going to use our power there to heal. We're going to use our power to heal. This is power from the previous turn, of course. We rolled a 4, so it's not a problem. You just click up to 4, and you're right back to where you're supposed to be. And since the party is all together, there are no monsters on the board, it's much easier to just grab everybody and move up 4 if you want to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you can drop them and then just burn through and make it another power phase. Roll. Look at that. We're going to heal up for 6 now. 1. And another. And another. And once again, I know it's hard to read all that. It goes away pretty quickly. It does show up in the chat back here, but the easiest way is you can just check. Ale over is full. Ink is 9 of 12. Gunk is 11 of 15. Shazam's 8 of 10. And for the other warriors, it was adding 5 gold for each one of those heals, and it shows that he's done that 14 times now. So, and it's Gunk's turn. And again, we're just going to move all the way up and burn through, and now it'll know that we are going to go to the exploration phase. And we have a layer. Oh, the monsters layer. So just got to show you guys really quick. This is really a cool card. Oh, it's thin. I don't know why it's thin. Shouldn't be. Lock. Anyway, if you look at it closely, like for instance, just check out the embers on the fire here. They kind of glow and burn. And then over here on this side, if you look, there's a little animation on his, I don't know what you'd call that, his little poop area for the monsters, an oozy, nasty area, but you can see it. And in game, I don't know if the clarity is as good there as it is on my screen here, but you get the little shiny glow of the wet. So Barbecue did an amazing job on these. So we do have this, and we're going to end exploration phase, power phase. I'm the wizard. We're going to roll for power. We have 5. We're going to go ahead and move in. So once again, I'm going to take my standard. I know this isn't your, it isn't always the best. Maybe the wizard should be a little more protected, but I'm feeling confident. I don't know what is still loading. Something's loading here. Could be this tile. And with that, it is a unexpected event. So you draw the event card, and we have 2d6 Skaven, which we roll for, which gives us 6. This is how fast. Nice and easy and quick. Of course, we'll have to select for 2, but we already know everybody gets 1. So here's the wizards. Here is the dwarfs. Here is barbarians. Here is the elves. And let's find out who gets the extra. So we come over here. And Alover gets the extra. We pull him out, and it's Alover and Shazam. All right. Actually, I don't think I pulled Alover out, but so Shazam gets an extra, and Alover gets the extra. And with that, Gunk gets to go. They do not have ambush, so it's Gunk's turn. I click to be Gunk. Gunk is going to roll for Berserk. He does go. Now, why didn't it take? Don't know why it didn't take, but he is berserk. He gets 2 attacks. And with that, he's going to attack Skaven here. That's a hit. That is a death blow. So he's going to come around and hit. And death blow. And he's coming around. And he hits. And death blow. Oh no. But he has 2 attacks. So with that, and the way we do death blow, it's full wounds to 0 is a death blow. So he's going to come over here and attack. And this is another reason why I just like that rule. It helps, it's just better for strategy and everything. It doesn't mean just because I killed a monster, it was a death blow. It's me, it's personal. I just really prefer it. Gunk's turn's over. And it is Ink's turn. Ink is going to start with... Ooh, what do we got here on the wizard? Really should go after the wizard's ones first, but I'm going to start over here. So he's going to attack here, yeah. And that's a hit. And that's damaged. He's done. Can't do anything else. Shazam is going to attack the one right in front of him. And that's a hit. Kill it. Kill him. There we go. Die. I don't know if there's lag, maybe. There we go. For some reason, it didn't take that. Can't death blow through, but he's happy about getting rid of the one that's on him. Which means, I guess, yeah, Ale's going to turn. Let's be Ale. And he's going to attack this one here. And miss. Oh, yeah, he hits. Great Axe ability means he rolls 2 dice. And oh, he clobbered it. Absolutely clobbered it. That's going to end the turn, though. But we want to be... Again, in solo play, it's a little more tricky than it is when every individual is a separate class. So we are going to have to switch back to the wizard because I don't want to lose that 5 power. We're going to go ahead and use it to heal. So we're going to heal, and we're going to heal again. And again, notice now we're at 18. So we've done it 18 times, and it added our gold automatically for other warriors, not ourselves. In turn... Monsters phase, and they do get to go. They sure do. Melee on Gunk. He rolls. He misses. And it's melee to Ink. Rolls, hits, and doesn't do any. Does 1 damage, barely any. That ends the monster phase, which brings us to the power phase. We already are the wizard. And we're going to roll. Okay. Oh, yeah, Corrigan, I don't know if you're still watching, but yes, yeah. It's much, much better. And so where was I? Gunk's turn. Gunk is going to... Oh, yeah. Just... He won't be able to get a death blow, but he does have his 2 attacks because he's berserk. Let's see if it does his berserk roll again since it didn't roll it last time. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't take. That was a little odd. But he is berserk. So, again, it's very easy to override the system. Anybody watching this, it never really blocks you from being able to move forward. You just do so manually, and you can do so very, very quickly. So with that, yes, we're going to attack here. Our first attack, roll, is a miss completely. Ugh, that was terrible. So let's attack him again. Same one, roll, and that is it's a miss also. In turn. Ink. Turn to be Ink by clicking his portrait. He's going to attack that one. And finally gets a hit. Kills it. Cannot death blow it though. So we end turn. Shazam is feeling brave. He was a little embarrassed by hiding out with those archers. sitting around the corner, peeking out every now and then. You know, had an arrow go through his hat once, so he, you know, ooh, no, he didn't like that. And gonna go ahead and attack this Skaven here. And he's gonna miss, of course. So with that, uh-oh, did we mess ourselves up? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we didn't. So we're gonna move around and be the dwarf, and we are gonna swing here. And that's a hit. He's a goner. Here's his second Great Axe dice. Oh, it doubled him. Got him to add together. See, and it does do that. So the Great Axe is programmed in. If you roll doubles, you get to add them together plus your strength for total damage. You can see it did 6 damage to the Skaven. So end of event. That's a treasure, guys. We got another treasure. This one's got to go to either the elf or the dwarf. It is armor, so we're going to pull armor and weapons and flip it. And we have a tankard, which of course the dwarf is available, so he's screaming up and down for that tankard. He's having a fit. He wants that tankard. He loves the tankard. All we keep hearing right now is about how his cousins used to have a tankard. Just like that. And I'm a little zoomed in a little too far here. So he's going to keep the tankard. He's over here. He's got it owned. And so next treasure, no matter what, is going to go to the elf. Elf gets next treasure no matter what. It was Ailover's turn, and he did move, so it is now power phase. We're going to be the wizard. And, oh, did I have 2 power I just wasted? I think I did. That's all right. Okay. Right away, we're just going to go ahead and heal ourselves. Take a quick look at where we're at, too. 11 of 12, 10 of 10, 14 of 15, 14 of 4. Oh, so we're not too bad. Just a point away for each. Not bad at all. Gunk's going to move up into exploration ability. Getting a little lag there. And elf is going to just move here. I guess it really doesn't matter. In turn. Everybody's going to burn through. It is exploration phase. We pull another card. Flip. Get those out of the way. That guy should be in there somewhere. There we are. Maybe we should start turning. Nah, we're not going to turn yet. Might be a mistake, but... And again, we're all moving at the same pace here. So I'm just going to grab them all and move them. And falling apart for you there. Shazam, falling apart for you. A dead body. Well, we've had very little monsters, a lot of events. So a dead body, it's 1d6 for each. So we grab one of each and roll. Okay, Barbarian had the lowest. So with that, we roll 1d6. Oh, 1d6 for each worthy warrior with the lowest score must take the bag. All right, so the Barbarian is now going to roll and see what happens as he approaches his kin laying on the ground. It looks like it was a blessing from Sigmar. Yeah, he rolled a 5. Yeah, it wasn't Trap. Trap was already done. I need to go ahead and put these up, too, here. So, yeah, it was dead body. He rolled a 5, and that is bad. No, it's not. It's good. Treasure. Bag contains 1d6 times 100 gold to be given to the warrior who took it. Then we have to draw another event card immediately. So we rolled a 5. Let's see how much gold Gunk manages to put in his purse. Of course. So it's 100 gold. Over here, guys, there are the monies. So there's 100 gold right there, and it'll just go straight into Gunk's kill coffin. We do need to make sure Gunk puts away his warriors. We'll go ahead and do that, or his kills. Oh, look at that nice fat one. Oh, the wizard's happy. And I think that's all of them. We have one here. Dwarf's pretty miserable. He's not understanding why he's not filling his purses up more. We draw another event card immediately. I don't think that's a 1, 2, or 3 either. That's just a draw another event card immediately. Here was our event card. Old Bones. We're running through every single event. So with Old Bones, as the warriors collect the gold, roll 1d6. So for me, this is a single. You just roll 1d6 to find out what happens. And that, oh, great. That's a 1, of course. And boom. Oh, no, trap. Cackling laughter echoes around the room and lightning flashes. Take a warrior counter to determine which warrior is hit by a magical bolt that inflicts 1d6 with no toughness. So here we go. Boom. Magical bolt comes out of this cloud at the top of the room and strikes Ink straight in the chest. Ink's hair stands straight up on its head, and he is smoke is coming out of his chest. He takes 6 wounds. That's a good bit. He's down to 5. We have no power. Old Bones. Do we draw another event card? Nope, it's done, but there's no treasure for it. And we're allowed to move on. So with that, we're going to end the power phase. It's the warriors phase. We're going to move them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go through their turns. Power phase. I'm already the wizard. Okay, wizard. All right. Getting a little annoying here because we're getting hurt. 2d6 giant bats. We roll by hitting our B button for both. And that is a total of 9. Give them just a second to jump back up. There they are. And, ooh, they're really high. There we go. And they do have ambush, so they're going to get to go right away. And, by the way, y'all, the sync, the way they're all in sync is going to be changing, too. And they're, oh yeah, they're going to be a good bit smaller. We dealt with that today, as a matter of fact. We changed the, so that's 1 on Barbarian, 1 Dwarf, 1 Wizard. Oops. 1 Wizard. Why is it doing that? Well, I know that Wizard Collider is not that big. I don't know what the problem with this elf is. I mean, with this bat. Alright. And my mouse is being real sensitive. So that's all 4, and we could select the others, but it really doesn't matter at this point. So they're going on. Another one here. Last one over here. And then, of course, one in this room comes flying in from the back. In the power phase, it is Gunk's turn. Gunk is going to attack the one right in front of him. He hits it. He kills it. That is a death. Oh, that's my berserk. So I do get to go berserk. Now we're going to roll to hit. That is a hit. And that is a death blow. Moving around to the next one. That's a complete miss. But I do have the 2 attacks. So I'm going to use my second attack. And that's a hit and a kill. And in turn, go to Elf, going to swing at this one and hits it and kills it, and death blow to this one and swings and kills, and that ends his turn. Wizard is going to step up and swing and misses. Ends turn. Ailover is going to step up and swing. Oops, I'm not Ailover. Ailover is going to step up and attack this bat. Hits. Great Axe uses 2. That's a death blow. Moving through. That's a hit. And Axe. Death blow. Ends turn. Monster's phase. Now the question is, because they're bats, can they fly over and through? And from what I understand, they can by playing the advanced rules. We're just going to assume that for now, and that means that 1, he changes targets, so it's going to be one of the 3. We're just going to do it this way, and he had no target before, really, so comes in from another room, since the wizard already had one on him. Well, what would be fair is wizard and elf, so I think we should do that. Wizard and elf. And it is the wizard, of course. So instead of the elf, he's going to attack wizard. And it's attack. They all missed. And that leaves us with changing targets. So choice of 2, wizard, elf, or no, changing targets would be elf. Changing targets would be any of the 3. So it's anybody but barbarian. And Shazam's getting another one. It turns to attack our resident wizard here. And this one on elf is a hit with a pretty good bit of damage there. And this one to wizard. Don't even know, but it's a hit. Ugh. 6 of 10. 2 of 12. Whoa. He dropped pretty fast. He dropped pretty fast. It is the end of the monsters phase. It is power phase. Clicking to be the wizard on the guild logo. And that's a 4. We're going to instantly go ahead and heal up. And heal up. Gunk. Gunk goes. Gunk is going to, let's see, do we roll for Berserk? Yeah, I think it thinks we're already Berserk. Well, let's, we can check. Do we have 2 attacks on our... Yeah, so we are already Berserk. We have 2 attacks on our character sheet here. So with that, Gunk is going to turn... Yeah, and he's just going to swat at the one right in front of him. I think that's a hit, yeah. And that'll be a kill even with a 1. That ends his turn. He doesn't get to use his other attack. Turns to swat at this next one. And Ink raises his sword. Gives a good bead on the bat. Hits it solid for utter devastation. That clears, of course, the board, which leaves us with a treasure. So this one, no matter what, is for the elf. We'll shake our dice. It is a standard treasure for Ink. Ink is the proud owner of an undead Bane. So the Bane lasts for 1 turn before its effects wear off. It's only enough to coat 1 weapon, and it gives 1 extra wound per warrior's battle level against all undead. Definitely one to save, if at all possible. So we'll go ahead and we'll just put this on owned. Very nice. And since we cleared out some monsters, let's go ahead and clear them off our board as well. Put them in the kill coffin. And very good. Whoops. Go on in, Mr. Bat. Our dwarf is... no wonder they're so grumpy, right? I mean, I'd be grumpy too if I was sitting here with 115 gold and 130, and I'm looking at my buddy over here with 565 and 626. Yeah, even Gunk's doing not too badly here. Yeah, 300. So, yeah, catch up, dwarf, man, catch up. So short legs, can't get anywhere. Elf went, so it's actually Wizard's turn. It is Wizard's turn, and we need to tell the tracker that the elf got 1. So it is cleared. Next treasure's up for anybody. Shazam is just going to move up 1 here. And Alover will move here. End power phase, Wizard. There we go. And I think I had 4 power, or no, I did. I used it. Look at that. Was that a 1? It sure was. Y'all saw that. Instant replay right there. All right. So, back to the Barbarian. He's going to move up for exploration. And Elf will move right here. And Wizard and Barbarian in through. Get to the power exploration phase. Let's go ahead and make these a little neater. Okay. And we're going to draw. And we get another one, but we're probably going to go ahead and we'll make this one make a turn here. So we'll shift alt. And let's head back towards us, I guess. And with that, we end the exploration phase. It's power phase. Be the wizard. Be the ball. No, okay. whatever the physics are on that dice, they're just about perfect to give you a heart attack every single time you roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we burn through the turns. Get right back to power phase. Roll again. Here we go. Here we go. 6. We're gonna heal. Because I think we're pretty bad. Yeah. So 1, 2, and last. Yeah, so we're 7 of 12, and everybody else is full. So it's just ink that's hurting. Gunk's gonna go ahead and take his. Come on, lag. Take his space. Our elf will go ahead and move here. Wizard will enjoy the corner as he normally does, and dwarf bringing up the rear. We burn through to exploration phase. Draw another. Flip and circle of power. My favorite tile of, I think all the tiles, this is my favorite one. I mean, the objective rooms are gorgeous, but for the dungeon rooms, this is definitely my favorite because it's a circle of power, and if you look, it actually pulsates with power. And what's neat is even the models, if they're in it, they pulsate with the glow as well. So it's just kind of, here one more time. Look at that. Yeah, I just like that. Needs a little, just a very slight, not very loud sound effect with it. Like a little. All right. Exploration's over. It is, it's power again. Spend our power healing. That's going to be a good one. Yeah. Anything but a 1 is a good one. Oh, I said the word. Gunk is moving in. Itchel. Inkle. Wizard's going to grab corner. Dwarf. Coming up for backup. Draw event card. Not too bad. Spawning 6 Goblin Spearmen. And I believe that's it. We don't have to draw anything else, correct? This is 2 squares, yeah. We don't have to draw anything else. We find out who gets the extras. While they're coming up, we will see who gets the extra. Gunk gets the extra, and Ailover. Ailover and Gunk get the extras. Very slow loading up, guys. We're gonna let these load, and I'll be right back. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna pull the stream over. We're just gonna let it run, and I'll be back in about 90 seconds. All right, back with live mic, and it is power phase. Click to roll for power. Nice. I think we can use that too for well, it could be greedy, but you know what? We're going to heal up the wizard. And we're going to give him another one. And we'll give him one more. And heal up the elf. I mean, yeah, so we're at 7 of 12. Everybody else is feeling good. Feeling strong. Gunk is going to be Gunk's turn. And I think it's a roll for Berserk. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't before, but I've gone Berserk, which is good. I'll take it. And if you'll notice, his attack sheet says two attacks now. So with that, yeah, he's just going to swing at the uninjured one. Of course, well, they're both uninjured. So one here. That's a miss. His second attack, same guy. He's going here. He hits. He doesn't kill. He does kill it. Gunk's strong. I forgot. That's a death blow into this one. Please choose target. Let's try again. That to that one. There we go. And can't hit the broadside of a barn there, Gunk. This game, I don't think. And yeah, one after the wizard. Why not? And that's a hit and a kill and in turn. And Ailover's gonna move up and swing. We're gonna end Shazam's turn, and we're gonna let the dwarf have the gold. Dwarf needs some love. Gotta give you a chance, dwarf, right? You gotta get something here. Swing. You gotta leave it up to you though. If you can't hit him, you can't hit him, like I said. Not my fault. Of course, our goblin's going to attack Barbarian and completely miss, although he probably should have changed. I don't know. Does he change or does he stay on target? It's a good question. That ends the monster's phase, and it's power phase. Dwarf looks back at the wizard somewhat crossly. 2d6 snotlings. Here we go. Snotlings have not been programmed, so these will be manual. And fortunately, we don't have too many. And they spawned really fast. I think I just had some lag going there. Barbarian is still Berserk, though, which is good. We're going to see who they gang up on. Of course. So he can only get 2 anyway. There's one. There's one. Next, can't be the wizard. So we'll pull her out and select. And the rest go around. No, there's not enough room there either. So they're going to get 2. And next cannot be wizard or elf. So we pull the elf out and select. And Gunk gets the rest of them. All right, Gunk, get little snotlings on you there. Definitely, we're going to do it this way. And there we go. Ends the power phase. It's Gunk's turn. He is Berserk. He is going to start on the far end. Let's make it his turn. And we're going to attack this little snotling here. And we're going to absolutely cream it. He is dead. That is a death blow through. He misses a snotling. Come on. What do you do? Look at him. Look at him. He does not know what he's doing. This is total inexperience. Is that goblin injured? That goblin is not injured. So we're going to start on that goblin. We're going to start right here on the goblin and hit him and kill him. And death blow coming around and hit him and kill him. And death blow coming around and hit him and kill him. And the elf looks at the barbarian and says, see, that's how it's done. Elf ends his turn. Shazam's trying to pick. She doesn't know. Shazam, eeny, meeny, Miney, and Mo. And that's a death blow, but nothing to go to. And so the dwarf turns. And he lifts his leg high up in the air, as high as he poor little dwarf can. And squish stomps one very flat snotling. In turn, we have one snotling. No matter what they do, they're not going to be able to hit. But so even if he rolls this, well, I guess if he rolls a 6, he hits. So we'll go snotling. Oh, there's nothing there, so we got to roll. So here's the attack, and that's a miss. Yeah, because their weapon skill is, I think, 1. Yeah, weapon skill 1. So, yeah, that's going to be a miss. In turn, power phase, be the wizard. Going to use it to heal, I think. Yeah, use it to heal. Gunk turns. Was so impressed with what the dwarf did, he says, I can do that. I don't need this stupid sword. You just step on them. No, maybe you don't step on them. Here, let me try again. Oh my God, he sucks. At least he hit him, for crying out loud. All right, that's a death blow. And it's another treasure card, so we will roll for that right away. Not a lot of magical treasure this time. We got another armor, weapons and armor, which comes out of the middle one. Flip it, and we have a biting blade. While your warrior is using this sword, each attack he makes ignores the first point of his opponent's armor. So not really great on first level, but definitely when you start getting third level and so it's nice. Third, fourth level. We don't have a special sword there. We have a special sword here, Great Axe. And it's worth 150. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. Give it to the barbarian. And raise his level. And with that, that was the unexpected event, was the snotlings. We finished up through there. Gunk went, so we end his turn, and these players can move, so we're going to move him up. And Shazam's going to move up. And Dwarf's going to move over here. End power phase. Wizard. I was going to say, we're never getting out of this room. So with that, let's move some dice out of the way. Gunk's going to move up. Weird angle. Oh, not a bad angle at all. And nobody else is going to move. We're going to explore. Another dungeon card. Flip it. Another hallway. So Control Alt. And we'll simply bring it around, down, back the other side of the board. There we go. And here we are. And with that, we end exploration. Roll for power. Gives us a 3. I think I had a 2. I should have healed up on that, but what's our elf is 9 of 12. Not too bad. Gunk 1, 2, 3, 4. Ink goes to 4. And wizard 1, 2, 3. Yeah, wizard comes to 4. And our dwarf moves up. Burn through their turns. Can't explore. It knows he can't explore, so it's power phase. I'm already the wizard. Rolling the dice. And we have a 3. I think. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. How is that possible? Okay. Wow. Oh, it still has. Look at this, y'all. There's a little bitty. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a small arrow right here. Let me see if we can get rid of that. There we go. And delete it. Okay. Nonetheless, we had a 3 with a little help from the arrow. Gunk is going to move up. Elf is moving over. Shazam's running to the corner. And Dwarf's sealing the gap. Burn through. It knows we can explore. Dungeon card. Flip. And we found it. Found our room. Guess how many were we at, guys? We were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's our 9th card. And not terrible. Not terrible. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and spawn it. It does pop up high. Doesn't bother me much. We are going to try to do something about that eventually. So where is it? Where'd it go? Go ahead and spawn it. There we are. You just act as though there's, you act as though it's flat, basically. So with that, we move in. Exploration phase is over. That brings up a new power phase. We're already the wizard. We are rolling, and we have a nice 3. I'm going to save that power just in case. Gunk's going to move in. Ink's going to move in. Wizard to our corner. And elf to protect. Dwarf to protect. I like that. And with that, let's find out what happens. So to do that, to bring it back up, simply click your question mark again. And the adventure comes up. And to go to the second page, which is what happens when you find the objective room, it is the fighting pit. Aren't these great? Corgan did a gorgeous job on these. Corgan, thank you very much. Just gorgeous. I love this. Kind of even looks like our dude. Yeah, he really looks like our dude. It's the albino version of our guy. When the warriors reach the fighting pit, roll on the objective room monster table, subtracting 1 from the dice roll to determine the nature of the beast and its pack. A roll of 1 still counts as a 1, of course. If the beast turns out to be a minotaur, the warriors must kill it and return its head to the village. If they are successful, they will be rewarded with all of the villagers' wealth. All of it, that's good. But, unfortunately, this amounts to no more than 10 gold each. Oh, my God. It's a very poor village. If the beast isn't a minotaur, the warriors are scorned by the villagers who don't believe them, and we go unrewarded. Talk about a thankless job. Guys, right-click to get off of this. You can right-click to get off. Anytime you need to bring it back up, you just hit the question mark and go to the next page. Simple as that. So right-click to get off. So with that, we roll on the objective room monster table, which, of course, I don't have set up, do I? That was very poor. I think, actually, it's in our Discord over here. I just posted it not too long ago, though. So we're going to run over to, I think it was miscellaneous chat, scroll up, and there it is right there. Yep. And there it is. And, oh, that's the roleplay book anyway. We need the, yeah, we need the adventurer book. So let's bring that down. And just give me 2 seconds, guys. We'll grab the adventurer's book here, which was in game folder. There we are. And Warhammer Quest. And Warhammer Quest. And our adventure book. So let's bring up TTS again here. It didn't take too long. And let's zoom in, and here's our roll for our objective room monster table. Picking up a dice and shaking, and we have a 6. But we have to subtract 1, which makes it a 5. That is 6 bats, 6 giant spiders, and 6 rats. So, you know what? I don't give a damn. The villagers, 10 gold. Seriously? 10 gold? They got us in here into this mess in the first place, and they're not going to believe that we didn't have a minotaur here. So 6 bats, 6 giant spiders, and 6 rats. With that, what we can do when you have to spawn something is you can just come over here, and these buttons will spawn the proper monsters. So we have rats you want to spawn, and there's your rats, and 6 bats. So here are our bats. There's giant bats. Out he comes. And lastly, we're spiders. And hopefully we'll be able to dispatch these guys pretty fast, I think. Where are our giant spiders? There we go. And our giant spiders. Pick them all up. We have 6 of each. Bring them over. And you can simply clone them. So just clone them. We have spiders. I think the initiative is the same on all these guys, if I'm not mistaken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And lastly, clone 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna bring these guys back over just in case we need them later for whatever reason. So who goes first? I need initiative on these things. Well, I don't know who to do first. I'm guessing we're just going to go with rats. So we have barbarian. Dwarf. We're going to have to see who gets that one. Elf wizard. Elf wizard. Elf gets him. Just wanted to keep it fair. Elf gets him. And I guess we're going to have rats here. And a rat here. And lastly, a rat here. Those 2 rats are going to have to be on the barbarian. We will fill the room with spiders. Now, did it say if enough let's see. In place must be found a quick reference card events card include all the special events. Defended by a large number. To get started in the fighting pit, adventure number 6, free the prisoners, is pretty straightforward by the time you've got these. Guys, the rules for placing, if they don't fit in the objective room. I know if they don't fit when you're going through the regular dungeon, you just stick them outside. Is that the same on the objective room? If they don't fit all in the objective room, they start going outside? I do need an answer to that. Not gonna go run and get it right away, but for this example, since they are somewhat limited creatures, as soon as I say that, watch them wipe us out. We're gonna go ahead and put them outside. So we're gonna have to actually get them all, which is, like I said, we're gonna death blow through these things like butter. All right, and I'm just gonna go in the hall. Wow, that is a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Here we go. And yeah, rats can be nasty if they hit you, man. 2d6 and whatnot. But none of them have, well, the bats have ambush, but look at that. What a shame. None of them can get to us. So they lose their ambush. It is Gunk's turn. We're going to be Gunk. Gunk is going to start swinging. Oh, wait. This should be here. Yep. This here. And this here. And this here. Okay. So Gunk's going to start swinging at the rat right here. I think that makes the most sense. We're going to go there. We're going to swing. That's his berserk roll. Maybe not. I don't know. And that's a death blow. That comes around. He hits, I think. Nope, he needed a 3. And that's what it is. He's still thinking he's berserk because remember what I told you about it being careful about your barbarian? Well, here's the example and here's the reason why. I think it thinks I'm berserk, attacks. No, it's not thinking I'm berserk. It just didn't even offer a berserk roll. Maybe that's something programmed in. If it sees a bunch of monsters here, it doesn't, and it's just not catching it, though. With that, we were not berserk anyway, so that, I think, is going to end my turn. I missed the rat. Seriously? Ugh. Yeah, nothing we can do but swat at the one in front of us. We attack. Rat. We miss. Wow. Yep. All right, Shazam. She's gonna swat at this one. And that's a hit. That's funny. And right into the pit too. That's a good kill though. Really can't do anything else with a 3 right now. You know what? Nah, that'd be too dangerous. How much do I have left? Well, I have 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to. You know what? I am. So I'm going to go up to 4, which is just 1. No, I got to go up to 5 because it's a freeze. Take 2 off here. 1, 2. Still gives me an emergency healing hands. And I'm going to cast a freeze. So we are going to freeze. We're going to roll. And 4. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. And finish our spell off. All right. In turn. He's going to jump down. He sure is. He's jumping into the pit. And he's going to start swinging. That's a hit. That's a death blow. That's a hit. That's a death blow. Oh, two dice, sorry. And he's screaming at him. And that ends his turn. Now the monsters get to go. So let's move up some monsters. This one's going to run up and attack. This one's going to run up and attack. 1, 2. This makes the most sense to me here. This one's going to 1, 2. Who's here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would be any of them. Let's randomize that. We're going to randomize that. Of course, it's green. So it's going to crawl up the wall and attack the elf. Bat is going to move up and attack either dwarf or barbarian. Yeah, dwarf or barbarian. And it's the dwarf, which is good because that kind of makes sense. I'm going to put it here. Bats are going to flood into the room from over. Oh, spider first. So spider has a choice really of, yeah, anybody but dwarf. So put her back in, anybody but dwarf. And chooses, of course, Shazam is the spider, which that's not one you want to get tangled up with. No choice. Bat has no choice, so he flies in and attacks here. Bat has no choice. He flies in and attacks here. And these guys just move up because they cannot attack through the archway because nobody's there to attack. So it doesn't really matter. And that makes it monsters phase. So we're going to start with initiative. And, well, we'll just start with this spider here. So, on, that's a miss. Bat. That's a hit. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Bat. That's a miss. And those down there are attacking, so he's done. So now we'll go with the next initiative. Who's attacking the dwarf? It's really just one spider. So we'll see if he gets webbed. And he does. So yeah, now our elf is webbed. In turn, nope. It's that spider's gone. That's it for the spider. So now it will be our wizard, who is spider to wizard. Let's hope this one is a miss, and it's not. Our wizard is webbed. And lastly, dwarf, spider to and that's a hit. And that's a good bit of damage. And let's see if the spider webs him as well. Yeah, spiders are a pain. That's a miss, though. Okay. Oof. In the monster's turn, it is power phase. Be the wizard to be the power. Okay. I have a 2. I hope I didn't waste power there. Gunk is free to do what he needs to do. Gunk is going to... Let's be Gunk first. Gunk's going to roll for Berserk. He is. He has gone Berserk. I get 2 attacks. I am going to start with the spiders that are on our webbed friends here because we don't want that automatic attack and that 1d3 damage. So we're going to attack this spider here to start. Of course, we're going to hit him and we're going to kill him. And then we're going to attack the one next to it, coming around with a death blow. And, of course, we're going to hit him, and we're going to miss him. So we've got 2 attacks. We're going to attack it again, and we're going to hit him this time. Oh, my God, this barbarian sucks. He just sucks. He cannot roll for crap. Wow. I mean, there's spiders and bats. He misses. We are going to try to break free, so we just roll. I think he breaks free. Oh, I didn't. Doggone it. I didn't turn to be the elf. Here we go. He breaks free anyway. That's good. And may act normally. So with him acting normally, for death blow purposes, he's going to move up. He's not pinned. He's never pinned. And he's going to attack the spider on the elf to start with. So we're going to swing at... Let's see if I can get it in there. That spider. It's a miss. Wow. Shazam is going to try to break free. We got to be Shazam. What does she do? Does she break free? She does. She's going to attack the spider in front of her. These are some resilient spiders right here, man. Hit him. There we go. No, needed a 4 because of the wizard's weapon skill. Goodness gracious. All right. 4 attacks on the spider all missed. And unfortunately we cannot death blow, so we're going to go after the spider first. They're starting to make the dwarf a little nervous. Now see, the dwarf can hit, you know? I mean, he hits pretty good. Look at this, he clobbers it. Can't death blow it, so that ends his turn and monsters get to go again. Damage, 10 of 10, 9, 11, so we're all right. Yeah, we're okay. And again, we'll start with the initiative. So it'll be spider to barbarian. Misses. It will be bat to barbarian. Misses. It will be bat to barbarian. I know they're supposed to change every turn, but that's a miss too. There's just the spaces are filled. So that's it for the barbarian. Now we're going to go to the elf. Nothing is attacking the elf. So we are going to skip that and go straight to the wizard. This one is attacking wizard. Misses. This one is attacking dwarf. Hits. Damage. I think that's the end of their turn. It sure is. End monster phase. Power phase. Be the wizard. No. Flips event. Okay, Vin. Seriously, let me see. Is there a rule about this happening in the objective room? Yeah, we know all that. If this card is drawn in the first room of the dungeon, ignore it and draw another event card immediately. It is not the first room. This is the objective room. So at the end of next turn, we have to be out of this room. And all pinning is off. And from my understanding, this was the power phase. The event occurs. It's going to be Gunk's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. That's not good. That's really bad. I think we just died, guys. As a matter of fact, I think we all did. We could call it that since it's the objective room, there's a way out, but usually that's not found until all the monsters are dead. But there is this big obvious door sitting there, which is obviously the way out, or straight down. If we have to go the other way, there's no way. I don't think. Not with a 1. I could cast a freeze, but that's an attack spell. It wouldn't happen till my turn. So we need to clear the area for the barbarian and the elf. And there's just no way that's going to happen. If the barbarian gets lucky and death blows, the elf could come up and death blow these two. That would leave room for the wizard to come up, and that's what we're going to have to try to do. So we're just going to see. So we end. It's warrior's phase. Barbarian is berserk. He's going to start with the spider in front of the elf. So we're going to attack this guy. Oh, for crying out loud. We're going to get another attack here, and... Okay. You suck. Get out of here. Elf is going to attack in front of him. There's still the possibility, I guess, if the elf can knock these two out. But he misses. We go to Shazam, who is going to attack, which he really doesn't have a choice, and he misses. My gosh, look at all the 1s and 2s. Look at all these. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. I've never seen so many. All right. Well, I think the party's done. he doesn't have pinning, so he's going to crawl up this wall. And he sees that in front of him. And yeah, he's going to attack. Oh, wait, we got to be him first. Sorry. He's going to attack. Oh, wait, the barbarian's there. I can't do that because the barbarian's really there. So I can't do that. So he's just, what's he going to do? He's going to attack the one next to him. What can he do? Of course, he hits it and kills it, but we didn't need that one killed. He's dead. We're going to end turn. At the end of this turn, oh no, yeah, it's monster phase, so they get to go. Yeah, at the end of this turn, if we're not out of this room, I don't know how we can be. No, this is still the first turn that it occurred in. So with that, monster phase on the barbarian rolls, webs him. That's really bad. And monster attack, bat barbarian rolls. That's a miss, I think. Monster attack, bat barbarian rolls. That's a miss. I mean, these dice are rolling really low. And that's it for the barbarian, and there's nobody on the dwarf. So it's monster attack. Let me see, let it time out, I think. We're going to go barbarian to wizard. That's a miss. Unbelievable. We end turn. It is power phase. We are the wizard, and we roll for power. So pretty much that unexpected event killed us. Thank you, Shazam. Way to go. End of this turn. Barbarian has to roll. Get out of the webs. He does not. Oh, I'm not the barbarian. There we go. Barbarian has to roll to get out of the webs. He does not. In turn, going to attack the spider in front, who has missed. I mean, everybody's missed this guy. Again, this is the indestructible spider, immortal spider. Spider immortal. Let's try another one. Wizard's going to go for him too. Is he going to be the one to get him? Yes. Nope, he's not. It's a 3. He needed a 4. And, well, Hale can't do anything because he can't climb out of the pit. That is the end of their turn. It is monsters phase. Monsters all run away because they're not stupid. And they're flying out of there like crazy. Our warriors are standing looking at each other like a bunch of idiots. And, of course, the entire ceiling starts to come down, and a complete cave-in occurs, and all of our warriors have lost their lives and are no more. That's it. No more fighting pit. Crushes the dwarf. Must be this thing. So, we're dead. Cave in. All our warriors died under a bunch of falling stones, and monsters got away. It's kind of the opposite of what you want to happen. Guys, I'd enjoyed it. That's how you play solo play, though. Goes pretty quickly. Goes pretty quickly once you get used to the processes of it. And when you're not talking and explaining stuff, you can go right through it when you're nice and just thinking in your head. Can focus on what you're doing next. You can burn right through it. And unfortunately, all of our party has totally perished in the objective room, and not by monsters, by this guy's inability to properly manipulate the winds there, pal. Yeah, that's you. Y'all have a great weekend. Thanks very much.